That's the finish line.
Aliphine Tuliamuk.
She's happy.
Wins again,
She's
raises
happy.
the arms in victory.
That signature smile. This
Sam.
is the race.
Here comes Sam Chelanga.
They're hurt. Look at their faces now. They're working. They're working hard.
Gut and grit.
I don't think Scott's going to get them.
Yeah, he looks like he's out of gas.
Yep.
Where
There's
do you
Emma
find
Bates
this?
do it.
Yeah, Emma Bates. So 2 women beat the men.
Look at that, though. He's not. I mean, he's losing, but he's not. You see him break right there?
Just broke. So Sam Chelanga comes here, gets a little more than he bargained for, but he is your men's champion. 1 minute, 14.53 seconds, look like.
Yep.
You could see Scott glance behind him when he gave up on trying to catch Sam to make sure at least he was still going to stay in second place. And Evan Dean is at the finish line right now with Aliphine, who just won for the women and the race within a race. Evan?
Good morning, guys. Aliphine, 3rd year in a row, not only to be the female champion, but to win the race within a race. Take me through today's race. Describe it for me.
Today's race is a little different from the last couple of races that I've done here. Just because I ran a half marathon 6 days ago, and so the goal today was just to win the my race first, and then if I had a chance in the end, win the race within a race. And honestly, for the most part, I was like, I don't really want to worry too much about race within the race. And I thought the guys were gonna catch me, but then I was like about a mile to go, and I'm like, well, maybe this may be my day again.
Yeah, it was about the 10-mile mark. You started to pull away there. Where did you find in that part of the race where you were able to kick it in?
Well, the goal today too was to run with the women as long as I could, and I was so glad. I'm so impressed with Sarah and Emma, just because we really ran together for a long time, and I was grateful because I knew that if I wanted to make a move like last year, I wouldn't have been able to make it through. So
yeah,
I just wanted to wait until the hills were most of the hills were out of the way.
Greg Meyer said that we're lucky to have you come back each year, and this race means a lot to you. Tell me why it means so much, Grand Rapids, in this race.
You guys are definitely lucky. No, just kidding. No, this means a lot to me just because I became an American. You guys are definitely lucky. 3 years ago, and this was really the first race that I ran as it was my first U.S. championship race. I came here, I won, and really after that, my running career just kept getting really better and better and better. And I mean, as a U.S. citizen, a new citizen, it means the world to me to be able to run national championships. I never thought when I was a young kid that I would have opportunities like this, so I am just so grateful. And this race it's like I have a special place in my heart for this race.
Well, you've come a long way. Congratulations. What a race. 3 years in a row, the champion. Thanks so much. Well, guys, we're going to try to keep the camera with us and find Sam. I actually got him over here. Sam, what a race. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
I mean, describe that ending there. You and Scott were battling. What was it that helped you pull away at the end?
I'm really proud of the guys, especially Scott. That's the epitome of competition, and he just gave it all. And I'm very fortunate and blessed that I won today, and I thank God for that. And I don't know, man, it was really, really good.
It sounds like it was an unforgettable race. This is the first time, I understand, you've ever taken part in the Riverbank Run. To have somebody like that pushing you the whole way, how important is that as you're trying to get on that home stretch?
It's very important, especially me. I consider myself like a veteran in the long distance running. So when I see young guys like Scott pushing like that, I just feel like I've done my part, and so they're the future of American distance running, and I'm really proud of what they're doing.
What's going through your head in that moment? You've got the crowd roaring as you come down the stretch. You've got Scott right behind you. What's running through your mind in that moment?
At some point you feel like you might have something left, and then at some point you feel like, you're doubting yourself, but it's all just mental. And then if you get even a little bit of an edge, you feel like, oh, the guy's showing some weakness. I don't know. It's guts. It does not feel good.
Well, you have a whole lot of guts. Sam, congratulations, Riverbank Run champion. Great race.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
Thank you for the fans for cheering.